today we're gonna be watching the Black Ops 6 Direct. Let's get into that.
The highest levels of the U.S. government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them.
Okay. So it's gonna be like
the team has been meticulously crafting
maybe like
every
depending on like who we're fighting, like what type of probably other country that we're fighting, maybe Russia, maybe anything like that. It's normally Russia, but yeah, like whoever we're fighting, maybe we're gonna have to like go infiltrate Russia, like apparently they be doing like IRL and shit. If we're gonna have to go over there, is it kind of what she seems like in the campaign, we go over there, infiltrate there, and then like destroy them from the inside type thing without them knowing. Maybe
aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
For the brand new Omni movement system.
Heard about
new
this.
way to push beyond your limits and move
you can like
an
sprint
action
anywhere
hero.
type thing.
You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises.
Don't do that.
With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but round-based zombies talking about better than ever. Beating BO3 like that? Stop playing.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after.
Heard about this 9/11 thing?
We're bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
Choices like that. Choices are cool.
The game is packed with unexpected trust in what's real.
Nice shit.
And it is all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War.
Like always.
The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Okay.
Something you should see.
I can listen to share.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
Bro.
I wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
Who the fuck is on the controller? It looks like a prison or a military base or something.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe.
RCXD?
Tranquilizer trap, adrenaline stem, homing knife, disruptor.
Okay. You just said that's in the campaign, right? Only in the campaign, I hope? Okay, obviously. I think he placed a little vent, probably
The
C4.
campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting.
Instead of just loading screen, just straight loading screen.
It's
I see why
in
they
an
do it.
abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site.
Is that a finisher?
That was sick. Great. I think we got it.
They didn't need a slow motion that. I'm not gonna lie, they did not need a
Black Ops 6,
slow motion
our
that.
goal is to create Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game.
showing how it works. Okay,
players
you
can
can
sprint in any direction and
Okay.
move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement.
Okay.
This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
That's pretty nice. So it's kind of like Rainbow with
From
that
the
prone
beginning, we started with,
turning
you
shit.
can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
That flash just kill him? I better not get killed by no damn flash.
Movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories.
Like
Sprint
auto
assist,
shit?
mantle assist, and crouch assist.
Oh, hell no.
And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning.
Nope.
Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it.
I already can climb on half
We
of a
want every
shipment
player,
box
regardless of
on
skill
shipment,
level
bro. Shipment
or
crate.
input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with
And I'm not
Omni
even trying
movement
to.
and live out their own
While
action
pressing the
hero
button.
fantasy and Black
Imagine
Ops
doing that
6.
shit and not pressing the button. You know how mad I would be? No, thank you. I'll do that shit myself.
We looked at other genres like racing game, leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death
Yeah, that's
animation
cool.
depending on that location
cool
that they
for
were
real.
hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and
Pretty bouncy
reactions
buddies,
are
bro.
connected to the world based on their choices.
Damn.
A
Oh,
great
so they're actually
example
diving
that really
now.
shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner
Okay.
and go through a doorway,
It's gonna feel
your
weird,
weapon's
though.
gonna dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that
That
corner.
realistic
And
ass,
since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're
recoil.
slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We are
Okay.
constantly looking for opportunities to set
I wonder
the
if you can
bar
turn that off,
with
though.
movement and animations in
Just so
Black Ops 6.
you don't have to get used to it, because I don't know, it might feel weird or something. What is this jug doing, bro? Get this fucking jug off my screen.
Take cover!
Off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
We know it. That's for sure, we know it.
Unlock. Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player products delivers. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6
He just shot him 4 times in the head and he's not dead. How much damn health do they have?
end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat.
You can see the top right there, bro. That's the shit that we have now. This shit better not be on COD HQ. It better not be on COD HQ. I'm going to HQ if this shit on COD HQ.
Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through.
That's a dope ass.
And a
That's a dope ass
classified
level
reward to uncover.
Important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6.
Okay.
As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to zombies. Plus,
that's a good sign that that was a basic AK-74 unit.
There are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Okay.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite stream
plans and repeatedly asked how something could be better.
Asked who? Who did they ask? Not me. They didn't ask me. They're talking about, did you have a good game after they boot me offline? Talking about, did I have a good game? I didn't play the game. I'm supposed to have a good game.
Some cases
they didn't ask us.
That led us to huge innovations like OmniMove People and Operators Move.
That's cool. Get him off the game. Go to Roblox.
In other cases, it led us back to
what is he shooting at?
That's
a whole mag that he just dumped.
Classic systems like Prestige. Then taking that classic
into
system
Timbuktu
through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies.
That looks like a classic round-based zombies map. Like, it's a new map, of course, but it looks like a classic type map where you don't start off with that bullshit of getting a new, like, bringing in your loadout. It doesn't make, they need to stop doing that. I just pray that they don't do that, and we start and it's like OG zombies. That's what every single zombies player wants, bro. Like, a true zombies fan wants that back. The only people who like that is who started on that, bro. We want the OG back. Come on.
So much more to share.
We'll learn about it in
all 3 game
August
modes
28th
before the game officially.
All right, guys, go ahead and let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Black Ops 6. You know, in my opinion, it didn't look bad, bro. It looked pretty good. It looked like the Omni movement is going to be pretty cool. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be different. We haven't had much different lately, you know, with Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 2 DLC, you know. We'll see how it is. I personally wasn't the biggest fan of Cold War. I didn't play much at all. A lot of the assets and textures and all that stuff looked very similar to Cold War. But obviously there's going to be new maps. It's going to be that new movement. Apparently they changed the shooting around a little bit. So we'll see. Round-based zombies, as I've said before, I really hope they bring back starting pistols and all that stuff, because I mean, what's the one thing you remember from BO2 zombies type thing, bro? That Origins Mauser, you know? Like, there's certain maps where it's like, oh, dude, I got this pistol, bro. That's cool, bro. They just look cooler, gives you a different feel. It's just cool, bro. It's just something about nostalgia it's just so good and it's better. Yeah, let me guys know what you think, and catch you guys later.
Hunter rifle on me like a Mandalorian. I learned from my past like a damn historian. Finding Nemo, bitch, I'm in that water Dorian. You alien, I'm predator trying to find your origin.